What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Create Ultimate Selection. Hello, hello. All right, so today there's a couple things I want to get done. I want to build a blaze farm, hopefully. I have that blaze spawner somewhere out there. Wouldn't mind getting a copper farm going. So I believe you can get that from red sand, from I don't know, haunting or whatever. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Get copper being made all the time, and we'll see where else it takes us. A couple things. I've flattened out the land over here. A lot of that's been removed. Why? Why is always lightning? I also want to cover this building. So let's uh let's do a little story time, shall we? I designed a way of building this building right here in creative, and then I updated the pack, and an item I designed it with was removed. So I had these all gathered, these copper casing stairs, which, I don't have a lot of copper right now. And then I updated the pack. That mod got removed. All the stairs I got was removed. So I re-added the pack. Uh, Hopefully I'll build this and it survives. So let's just get started. Let's just build this, and then we can get on with the rest. All right, so then I added these nice big lava tanks, which took a little bit of time to fill up because they're pretty big tanks, but I think they're pretty cool and add nice little movement and color and lighting to the build. So, kind of cool. All right, so then I forgot to unmute my microphone. So let's talk about making some clay and some soul soil. So we started washing the sand to get clay, and then also haunting the sand to get soul soil. So we have our sand, come on down. So now we're starting to get clay and soul soil, or soul sand, I think. Then I also want to turn this into like a copper farm, just because I need a lot of copper for the way I'm building and whatnot. So, and then I can also get like terracotta and red sand and all that good stuff. So, pro moves, I forgot to unmute my microphone, so let's just keep going. Since I've updated the pack, there's also now like the quests, so you can like go through the quest book and see a lot of these things I would have had already. But yeah, so I'll go through that. It's cool that you have a quest log now. So as for this stuff, I'm just going to extend this belt, take the funnel out into a mechanical crafter. I've never really auto crafted the mechanical crafter, so hopefully they just go in and let's see how this goes. All right, cool. So I got this pretty simply, just taking the clay from here into the crafter. And luckily since it's one item, I just have all of these as one. And then this is going into the drawer. Probably rotated, but I think that's fine that way. So yeah, now I'm getting clay blocks. Pretty good progress. All right, so we have it working now. So we have our clay being turned into clay blocks, our clay blocks being smelted into terracotta, our terracotta being crushed into red sand, our red sand being crafted into, was that red sand? What is this called? Red sandstone. And then the red sandstone is being crushed into copper nuggets. So we have a copper farm. Now I just have to turn this into ingots. And maybe I'll pipe it over here so it matches a little bit. We'll see. All right, I'm having a bit of an issue here. So I was trying to, just for aesthetic purposes, really, I have the same setup as over here. I have like the iron crushed and ingots kind of thing. But for whatever reason, this press won't crush. There's 8 in there. And this funnel won't have a limit of 8. So I may just say, screw it, and just use a mechanical crafter. That might be easier because I was doing this for the aesthetic, but I don't know if it's going to work. All right, I did a little bit of different method just because doing it that way was just giving me a hard time. So I just have it go into a crafter. So my hurdle right now is getting enough clay, but cool. So this will just keep creating copper ingots. Okay, I'm happy with that. It took longer than I would have liked, but that's okay. All right, I was able to double my washing speed. So before I was having this issue where it turned to a water source. I can't really get to it. But I just put a water right in the middle on the belt. Man, it's such a mess down here and such tight quarters. But there we go. So yeah, here, I just put the water right there and have fans going both ways. Are you working? You better be working. One was working before. Yeah, I think it's going double washing speed now. So we got some copper and we're making some pretty good progress. So I added a couple more boilers just because I wanted to have over 1 million, which we now have. And we're using 70,000. So yeah, I added three more and it kind of broke the system and some shafts fell off. It was a whole thing. But it's all sorted now. So yeah, got three more boilers. We have 1 million power. I may add a second floor to the factory just because like I think I want to get into like magnetic power generators and have like maybe an elevator here going up or down. I don't know. Uh, but one thing I do know is I want to get a blaze farm up and running because I have that blaze spawner, and well, you can tell from all the blaze, and I should probably put it to good use. So let's go build one right now. All right, so we got the blaze farm set up. I still need to put the spawner in, but I think it's all in, perhaps. So swords will go into here. You want to attack one, perfect. And then I'll have some storage drawers, and I can turn it all the lights off. So actually, I should probably turn the lights on now because it's gonna be pretty dark in there. And I need a power. Oh, it looks like I'm missing a section right there. I also need to power it because when I built this in creative, well, I was using creative motors just for testing. So I'll have to get power to here to the top, and oh, I'm missing like a lot of windows. Things seems fairly broken, like missing windows all over the place. Anyways, I got some fixing to do, some power, and get the spawner in there. So let's keep going. All right, so I think it's the moment of truth. We have it all connected. It's a little messier than it was, but got the spawner in there somewhere. You can see it. So one issue I was having when I was designing this was like the light levels, because like they really can spawn in like brighter stuff than average. So I had to have it like really bright. But I gave it a sword. I had one with sweeping edge that I found. So let's just see. Turn off the lights. Hopefully something happens. Am I close enough? Oh, we got a blaze. We got a blaze. And we got blaze rods. That should pick up in speed a little bit. Just get one blaze. Well, I have my single blaze farm. As in, you get one blaze total, apparently. Spawn. Come on. Look at all this spawn platform you have. Oh, there's one. Yeah, so how this farm works, I guess I can describe it, is we have these fans with nozzles just pushing every direction, making chaos. And then I have holes over here from the fall under. And then I have redstone links on all of these to turn on the lights. And same with here, redstone links. As of right now, just blank. It was easier that way. And then they fall down. It's kind of hard to see with the lights, but yeah, so they fall down here. They go on belts, so you can't really see. Yeah, see belts. They meet in the middle. Then we have a fan here, just pushing them a little forward, and a fan pushing them down, just because I found they were getting stuck. I have a deployer with a diamond sword. So I guess I just sit here for a while. But I got 2 blaze rods and some experience. And if I ever do need to get blaze for burners. I'm pretty sure I can just go like this and reach them. I'll probably turn off the deployer if I wanted to. But yeah, if I just go right here, I should be able to reach. Well, I guess we'll sit around here for a little bit and see what happens and keep on going. So one of the main reasons I wanted that Blaze farm was for a chunk loader, which has since been removed from this pack. So yeah, Blaze rod's always good to have, but I was hoping to get that for a chunk loader because the only other chunk loader in the game is these ones that get to put a ghast in, and I don't really want to go get a ghast. So yeah, now we have a Blaze farm. So you can make an obsidian farm if you wash magma, right? You can make magma with magma cream. And you can get magma cream from blaze powder and slime. And you can get slime from a couple different ways. You can get it from the slime saplings. You can get it from Sataki spores. You can get it from dough and lime dye. So I don't know the best option, but I think I want to make a slime farm and magma farm and an obsidian farm, at least for a small amount, because obsidian is always good to have. But I don't know if I just want to have a bunch of crops, or I guess either way, because this would also be crops. I don't know what the best way of doing this would be. So I got some gunpowder in this farm, so I think sometimes it's like creepers or other stuff can spawn up there because it's just a dark room, right? So that is something to be aware of. It's just other stuff. Maybe I'll put some other storages just in case. But yeah, like apparently I got 2 gunpowder, so it's officially a gunpowder farm now. Wow, that's crazy. You can get blaze spawn eggs in survival? Didn't know that. That's pretty cool. I'm also building a bone farm. I'll find out the name in 1 second. But I'm printing that right now, a bone meal farm. I'm doing a couple little tweaks to it, but yeah, I don't know enough about bone meal farms to design my own. So it was done by Kindle Bubble Dump. That's a very interesting YouTube name, but yeah, shout out to you, Kindle Bundle Bubble Dump. Thanks for the tutorial. Thanks for the schematic. This is not my design. I'm going to be tweaking it a little bit because I saw some things that just didn't make sense to me. But we're going to let this build, and then we'll tweak it up. And then this bone meal is going to take a long time to actually have extra bone meals, but it's good to have bone meal. All right, fingers crossed this works. The main thing I changed was this area. They had theirs all just going to a vault. I got rid of half as many composters. Yeah, it's going to take a while for the bone meal to actually pick up. I only have like 2 stacks of bone meal. So in theory, if I turn this on, I think everything... Oh, wait. I'm missing one more thing. I need some water here. I need some water here first. All right. So, moment of truth. I really hope this doesn't break. Yeah, so I put a water here. A water here. Whoa, okay. If I turn this on, I should be getting some bone meal. Let's see. Please work. We're off to a good start. Oh, I also need a bucket of lava in here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I can go do that in a second. Question is, am I getting bone meal? Yep, saw bone meal go up. Awesome, so I'm gonna let this run for a while, and then eventually hopefully it'll get backed up, and then I can start just having bone meal, but it has a big buffer. So yeah, let me go get that bucket of lava, and we'll see where we're at. So as you can see, it's extremely slowly filling itself up with bone meal. So it is going up. So it's got to like fill up the dispenser, fill up a couple hoppers, and eventually we'll have some bone meal to use. But I think that's where we're going to call it today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys again next week, and click subscribe. Okay, bye-bye.